What's up, everybody? This is me, David Cutter. Been gone for a while. I went out of town for a couple of months, and I was still collecting up there. I just wasn't able to film any videos. So now that I'm back, I finally decided to post up a vid of my couple of films I picked up. So let's begin. First up, I got is the Target exclusive metal pack for one of my favorite war films, and that is Saving Private Ryan. Really like the embossing on this metal pack. That's what got me to buy it. Basically, just an upgrade, but really like this movie a lot. There's no special features, but I mainly just got it for the packaging. That's Saving Private Ryan. Next up, I got a steelbook for the Book of Eli. This one was at Best Buy. It was pretty cheap. There's no artwork on the inside of it, but that's okay. I like this movie a lot, and I figured I'd upgrade it, see how it looks on blue. And I really like the artwork. This is for the Book of Eli, the steelbook. Next up, I got this pretty cool little 2 disc set for a Grindhouse double feature of Death Proof and Planet Terror. Got this over at Walmart a while back. It comes in this cool little slip case. It opens up. It's got like the artwork for the Death Proof poster and the Planet Terror one. Sorry for the lighting. Yeah, these are the theatrical cuts of the film, but that's fine. I already have them on DVD unrated. But I actually went to see this in the theater when it came out a while back in Grindhouse format. So I seen Planet Terror and then Death Proof back to back. So I thought it was pretty cool to finally own it in Grindhouse format. It also comes with this. It's a little booklet. It's not too much, but it's 2 disc, two. Um, I believe it's a Blu-ray DVD. I don't think it's 2 Blu-rays. I could be wrong, but this is the Grindhouse double feature. Might still be able to get that at Walmart. This is a this is just a fun film right here. I usually don't get classic films, but I actually enjoyed this one. Barely realized that George Lucas directed it, and that is American Graffiti. Just a fun movie. It's based in the '60s, but I believe it was made in the '70s. Just a great movie about a couple of friends hanging out one last night. They had graduated high school and whatnot. They just hang out at this drive-in, and they got this older friend that they look up to. He's like into street racing, but it's just a fun film. It's got its funny moments. It's got a very young Harrison Ford in this movie. It's got Ron Howard. Even Suzanne Somers makes a cameo. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hollywood Nights. I prefer American Graffiti over Hollywood Nights. I think this is a better movie. But yeah, this is just a fun film. It's kind of like a comedy drama, I guess you could say. But this is American Graffiti. Next up, one of my favorite comedies. Had to get this on Blu-ray when I found out it got released, and that is Detroit Rock City. Um, Same thing as the DVD, same features, but very funny movie. Got Edward Furlong in there, uh, Giuseppe Andrews. The opening scene with Lin Shay is just funny as hell. Um, can never get tired of watching this film. Detroit Rock City. Next up, um, probably the only dance films that I'll ever own, and that is the Shop Factory release of Breakin' and Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. Uh, Pretty cool breakdancing films from the 80s. Um, I remember my dad had this dubbed on VHS. We had watched it on cable when he dubbed it. He always used to show us this movie. He used to like the breakdancing in the films. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, it's also got Lucinda Dickey in there, and she's pretty hot. But pretty cool little breakdancing films, man. Next up, uh, got this futuristic film Elysium. It finally went down in price, so I had to pick it up. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Pretty decent film. It's also in 4K, so I guess it looks good on the 4K TV. But yeah, this is Elysium. Next up, I got two recent Scream Factory releases. I got Escape from New York. This was a first time watch for me. Uh, really enjoyed this film. I thought Adrian Barbeau actually looked hot in this. And it's pretty good film. I really hope they don't remake this. I know there's a lot of talk about Big Trouble in Little China being remade, so I hope they just need to leave this film alone. It's got this one's a lot of special features I have not got to see yet. I just recently watched the movie a while back, but yeah, this is a classic, a cult classic. This is Escape from New York, the collector's edition, put out by Scream Factory. And this film, I got it about a week before Mad Max Fury Road came out. You probably already know what it is. And that is the collector's edition of Mad Max put out by Scream Factory. It's pretty weird. This movie was everywhere. They had it over at Best Buy for $12.99. As you all know, Best Buy never really carries Scream Factory titles besides the Babadook, and I did not pick that up. So yeah, got Mad Max the collector's edition. I still need to see the Road Warrior and Thunderdome, the other two films. I'm still yet to have watched those. I really enjoyed Fury Road. It's a pretty classic film. I had seen it a long time ago, but didn't remember much. But it was enjoyable. This is Mad Max. Next film I got for a very good price, used off of my cousin. I got it for like $6. That is The Equalizer with Denzel Washington, and it's got the recently barely legal Chloe Grace Moretz in it. Pretty good action film. You're a fan of Denzel Washington, you'll enjoy this film. The ending is pretty badass. I like the ending too. But this is The Equalizer. Last two films. This next one up, Fries has been going down the drain, man. They really not upgrading any of their titles lately. But I came across this for a decent price, and that is the Iceman. Got it for $4. Pretty good. This is based on a true story of a hitman. I believe his name is Richard Kuklinski. Anyway, he was a hitman for the mafia. But it's a pretty good movie, man. I remember I had rented it over at Family Video a couple of months back. But it's a pretty good film based on a true story. This is The Iceman. The last movie I got here over at Best Buy. I only got it because I always used to remember hearing Zoe Bell mention the film and that movie Death Proof. She was always talking about Vanishing Point and the Dodge Challenger. So when I seen this film, and this is the original, it's not the remake, I had to pick it up. Old movie from the 70s. Pretty good car chase film. There were some parts of it that I didn't understand. I believe there's a US and a UK cut of the film. I don't know the difference. I've only seen the theatrical release, which I believe is the US cut of the film. But it's a pretty good film, man. If you like car chase movies, you'll like this one. I mean, you're not gonna see all the over the top stunts and stuff you see nowadays, but it's still a good movie. This is Vanishing Point, and that's gonna be it for my Blu-ray update. These are just my non-horror pickups. I got a big horror haul coming soon. Um, got a couple of more titles. So till next time, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.